Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? My name is Deborah, and y'all see me holding a cup because we might be in need of some tea today. So this is a new section that I have been thinking of starting for a while now, and if y'all remember, there was this thing that I started. And yeah, I started All Things Korea, I and Oyiza, where we basically just talk about our feelings regarding certain issues that are going on in the Korean K-pop world, K-drama world, just the entertainment world, just in Korea in general. And Oyiza got married. You're like, what? I did not see that coming. Don't worry, I didn't see it coming either. But yeah, she's happily married now. And so yeah, All Things Korea has to move on. I'm still gonna continue it, but I'm organizing a whole new board and etc and try and make it like more professional and stuff. So that's probably gonna take a while because my main PA for that is like graduating and stuff, so I'm still in the process of figuring out how that works. But for now, we're gonna start a new section in this channel called Deb Talks. If you don't like the name, then find another name for me and help me out in the comments down below with your suggestions. They're welcome. But I'm gonna start by calling it Deb Talks, where I basically talk about issues in Korea. I just give you stories about things happening in my life so we can get more personal and get to know each other more. And if you're like, Deborah, I don't really want to know what you think about these issues, etc, then you can just like walk away and stuff. But yeah, this is different from my okay or not okay sections and stuff, where I talk about like issues of huge and deep consequences, like Chris leaving Exo and Park Bom, how she was treated by Kemi and stuff like that. That's for my okay or not okay section. This is just different kind of juicy topics and stuff. Interesting, lively, happy topics and stuff. So yeah, Deb Talks.
Follow me, high shotgun, 실력만으로
So today we're gonna start with the new power couple in South Korea, Suzy and Lee Minho. Oh my freaking goodness. Alright, so let's start from the very beginning. Let me tell y'all my history with Lee Minho, okay? I met this guy not like physically. I was like, Deborah, you met Lee Minho? No. So I met him during my Boys Over Flowers experience, when I watched Boys Over Flowers, which was my first ever Korean drama, and I fell in love madly, head over heels, hat, everything, in love with Gu Junpyo. I realized later it was Gu Junpyo I was in love with, not Lee Minho, but then I fell in love with Lee Minho too. But so I fell in love with Gu Junpyo, and I just wanted Gu Junpyo to marry me because I'm like, how can you go wrong? He has everything and he loves this girl so crazily. I could just be Kumjandi. And if you've not watched Boys Over Flowers, you should go check it out. Definitely go check it out. It's like that classic Korean drama that everyone needs to watch because everyone talks about it. It's literally almost everyone's first Korean drama. It's all You're Beautiful. So I was in love with Lee Minho, and up to today I tell my friends there are two people I'm married to, okay? Or there's only one person in this world I'm married to. I'm married to Jesus, but the only other person that I can ever say yes to is Lee Minho. And I still say it. I'm like, Lee Minho comes today and tells me, Deborah, will you marry me? I know nothing about this guy. I don't know if he has a dead person in his basement, but I'ma say yes, okay? So when I heard he dated Park Min-young, I watched her drama previously, what's it called, Sung Kwan Scandal, and I actually liked Sung Kwan Scandal, and I liked her in Sung Kwan Scandal, but then I heard she dated Lee Minho for some weird reason that I do not understand. I don't know what was wrong with me, okay? I wasn't going all say hang on him, people, I promise. So I just couldn't stand her anymore, and I didn't want to see her, and up till today I haven't watched City Hunter just because of that. I'm like, oh my goodness, she dated Lee Minho. I cannot watch this drama. I'm so sorry, guys. But when Lee Minho and Suzy's news came out, surprisingly, I didn't act that way. I was actually sincerely happy for them. I was like overly excited. I don't know if it's because I really know Suzy, and Suzy is like one of my favorite girl groups and stuff, and I am like a crazy Suzy fan. I love Suzy as I love Lee Minho. Lee Minho is to Suzy and stuff, so I really love both of them. So it was like the perfect dream and the perfect combination for me, and I was just freaking happy. And I saw people like freaking out and saying, no, she took my oppa, etc, and I was just like, why am I not acting like them? Why am I so excited for them? But I'm really happy for Suzy and Lee Minho. This is like perfection right here. Can you imagine if they get married, how the children are gonna look? Oh my freaking Lee Minho and Suzy's babies are gonna be perfect. Okay, so yeah, and they can both sing, they can both act. Suzy can dance. Lee Minho, we can give him like maybe a 20% and stuff. So yeah, I was really excited about this, and I'm really happy for them. So congratulations to the couple. And then next, let's talk about EXO. Okay, so as you all know, when EXO came, when the EXO situation happened. Okay, as you all may not know, let's start from the very beginning. At first, I never liked EXO. Okay, I will just browse through this really fast. At first, I couldn't stand EXO because of the fans and all what the fans used to say about Bigbang, and that they're better than Bigbang. And I'm like, do you even know who Bigbang is? So you should have seen me on Oiza, because that period Oiza was like a EXO fan and I'm a Bigbang girl, so I'm like, girl, you need to stay like 50 feet away from me and stuff. So I couldn't stand EXO fans that period of time. And then one day I was watching Wolf. I don't know what got into my head, but I decided to check out Wolf, and I saw Kai, and Kai looked like Kim Bom so much, and I am a huge Kim Bom fan, and I'm like, oh my goodness, he's so fine. And then I finally watched the KCON interview and stuff, that KCON stuff, that MTV.
I couldn't take my eyes off of Chris for some reason. Like, Tao is my bias in EXO, and yet I still could not take my eyes off of Chris.
I didn't even look at anybody else. I just analyzed Chris's hair and his eyebrows and his eyes. I didn't even look at Kai. I feel so ashamed of myself.
Who's your bias from EXO?
It's Kai.
That some YouTubers and stuff went to meet the celebrities and stuff. So I watched that, and one of the girls was freaking out about Chris, and she was talking about how Kai is her favorite, but Chris was so fine that she was so focused on Chris. And I'm like, alright, who is this Chris? I want to see him too. And he came. And I saw heaven, I saw the light and stuff. So because of Chris, I decided to go back to the MVs, and then I started watching EXO MVs, and I watched EXO History, and History is the song that nearly made me an EXO L. Okay, History is my life. It's my anthem. It's among my top 10 favorite K-pop songs. So I was like freaking into that song and stuff, and I started watching stuff about them, and then I watched their show, and I started liking some of them and stuff, but there were some that I still couldn't get into and all that. And then Chris left. And so when Chris left, how the whole situation was handled, like at first I was like, okay, I'll support both parties, etc. I don't want to put myself in any situation where I'm taking sides and stuff. And then how the whole thing was handled just really got to me, and I found myself withdrawing from certain members a little bit and withdrawing from EXO. But what I noticed this past few months is I've been paying so much more attention to Chris than I've been paying to EXO, and it was kind of like I was taking Chris' side unconsciously. And so when I heard they were coming back, I was kind of scared because I didn't know how I was gonna react to it. And I know you all want to see a reaction, so I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna react to this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't even know if I want to do this. And Brooke and I always freak out about Tao, because you all know I love Tao. If you've watched my EXO reactions, Chris, Tao, and Kai are my people. So we all freak out about Tao. We freak out about Tao and all. And then one day she said to me, was it Brooke, if you remember, please leave it in the comment down below. Yeah, it was Zumin's picture. She sent me Zumin's picture, and I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my goodness, my boo! I feel so bad because I feel like I'm neglected EXO and stuff. And then Kai's teaser came out for the comeback. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm like, oh Lord, that boy is fine. I know. I like him first. I liked him first because of how handsome he is, but then I began to like Kai as a person later on. But yeah, his handsomeness was what kind of pulled me back to EXO again recently. So I saw his teaser and he was so fine, and I came on Twitter and I told Brooke, oh my goodness, I feel so bad right now because I just, my love for Kai just came back, and I realized how much I neglected him and neglected EXO because of Chris and stuff, and I felt really bad and then all the teasers came out and I was freaking out. But my favorite teaser of all the EXO teasers, Pathcode teasers, is definitely Chanyeol's teaser because of the fire, okay? And it's in Arizona, like Phoenix, Arizona, where my whole family, not my whole family, like my grandma, my aunts, my uncles, etc., they live in Arizona, Phoenix and stuff. So I was just freaking out. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like my second home, oh my freaking goodness. And I was just freaking out. And the most hilarious part of all this EXO teaser stuff is that I have no single idea what's going on, the whole Pathcode thing, but I freaking love the concept. I like the whole idea of you needing a passport to like log into the website or whatever and find out more information. I love the whole concept and how they even opened a Twitter account, and Kai has an Instagram account now and stuff. So I like the whole concept of this. It's really classic. Kind of, okay, EXO else, don't come at me for this, but it kind of reminds me of how Winner's Own was also really extremely classy, and it puts such a standard for other groups and stuff. So I really like how they're going about the whole Pathcode concept. And one thing I especially freaked out about, I am Brooke, and we're so happy, is that their powers are back. Well, okay, I am guilty of this. I don't know if I'm the only one, but deep and strong EXO-Ls are probably not affected by this, but I did not remember what their powers were. I totally forgot what their powers were and stuff. So when I saw the powers, I just freaked out. I'm like, oh, their powers are back, their powers are back. So now I just keep, when the teasers kept coming out, I just kept on searching to see, oh my goodness, okay, it was like a treasure hunt for me and a search for me where I tried to figure out, okay, what power is this one's own, because I didn't want to go back to the past and go through the whole Chris situation. If I'm trying to start a new chapter, then I should probably start a new chapter without him, because if I go back to him, then I'll feel all sad and stuff, and I don't want to go like, what's it called, I don't want to backslide and stuff. So I'm trying to start a new chapter with EXO, and I was just freaking out about it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what's his power gonna be and all that. So I freaking love it and stuff, and I'm so excited for EXO's comeback. But now here is the but. A few days back, YG tweeted a who is next poster, which is my third topic of conversation, and I'm gonna put a picture here for you also who you see what it is. And it's like a dynamite, a bomb with a time frame and stuff, and I saw it there, step freaking out. I'm like, oh my freaking goodness, it has to be Bigbang, because Bigbang is dynamite. Y'all know like the lyrics to their song,
My soldier type, don't touch me, Bigbang is dynamite.
Bigbang is dynamite. Oh my freaking goodness. You should have seen me. I was literally freaking the heck out, because YG has been trolling us. First they told us Bigbang is coming, then they said no, they never said Bigbang is coming, and now they're putting out a teaser and it's all in April that Bigbang was rumored to come back. So I'm like, oh my goodness, are they really coming back, or are they not coming back? And then finally yesterday a teaser came out that said that it's gonna be the whoever's next. It's coming out on April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, and we all know that YG is like the biggest trolling company ever and stuff. So I was going through all these emotions, and then I realized, oh my freaking goodness, that's like a day after EXO comes back. and my happiness or my excitement or whatever you could call it for EXO just kind of died. And in my head I started throwing some major shade. I'm like, oh my freaking goodness, YG, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? It was kind of like, it seems to me like YG just put out like, oh, Bigbang is not coming back, so he sees who is scared and who comes out with their groups fast before he brings out Bigbang, and then all these groups all these other companies brought out their groups and said, oh, we're coming back this time, we're coming back this time, etc, etc. And then YG's like, okay, let's throw the bomb on them right now. And then he threw the bomb and he's like, Bigbang is coming back. And I just think it's freaking funny. But yeah, this is gonna be so interesting, and I hope it's Bigbang. We're not sure yet that it's Bigbang because YG can decide to troll us and give us someone else as the group that's coming back. It can be Icon for all we know, but I know in my heart of hearts that it's Bigbang. It just has to be Bigbang. Like, you have no other choice but to be Bigbang. But if it's Bigbang, I'm gonna be so freaking excited because this is my first actual time experiencing a Bigbang comeback, like since I became a fan of theirs, because I wasn't there from the beginning when Bigbang debuted and stuff. I came in right after they released the Alive album and they had started going on tours and stuff, and then after the tours, after the New Jersey tour, that was kind of when I got into Bigbang. So yeah, I know I'm kind of behind and stuff, so I'm freaking excited about this, and I'm just like all over. I was literally freaking out yesterday and I had to like breathe child, because it's so near. It's freaking next week. If Bigbang is really the one coming back, they're coming back next week. Like, can you even imagine? The K-pop world is not ready for this. We are not ready for this. This is gonna be a huge major explosion, and I'm just so freaking excited. I don't even know what to do with myself right now, but I am so excited. And what makes this even more interesting is whoever, like, if it's Bigbang, I want to know, how the heck did you guys film your MV? Because there has been like no clue for Bigbang, Winner or Icon or anything that they filmed any MV. Nobody has posted pictures or anything about that. They haven't changed their hair colors, so it makes me question, like, who the heck is coming back? Like, what the heck is going on, YG? What are you trying to do and stuff? So I really hope it's Bigbang, because if it's not Bigbang, YG, we're gonna blow that bomb on your head. Like, we're gonna come for you, coming after you. VIPs don't play, okay? I sincerely do feel bad though for every single group that gets to come back when Bigbang is around, like when Bigbang has to come back, because they're gonna whoop you so hard. It ain't gonna be funny. Oh my goodness, oh lord, oh my goodness, no though, but I just thought it was really hilarious and stuff. I'm like, oh my freaking goodness, I feel so bad for every single group. So yeah, the next thing that I'm really excited about is Tiger JK. Oh my goodness, there's a reason why I love that man, because he doesn't freaking care what anybody has to say, and he just says what he has to say. And this is in terms of Bom's birthday. He was the only huge K-pop celebrity that actually wished Bom a birthday on Twitter and social media. So I was so freaking happy, and it just touched my head and I wanted to cry. I'm like, oh my freaking goodness, I love Tiger JK so much. And for those of you who don't know, he's a fan of Bom Bom, he's a fan of his and Yumi Ray, etc and etc, and they interact on Twitter, or they interacted before the whole Bom scandal and stuff. So I was just so freaking happy that he just didn't give, like, he didn't care what anyone had to say, and he just said what he felt, and he said happy birthday to Bom, and it just meant so much to me. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this section of Deb Talks. This is where we end today. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, but we'll see how we edit this. But basically, like I said, this is just me talking and telling you how I feel about certain topics, and you can share what you feel about them in the comments down below and stuff. And yeah, till next time, keep being the awesome beautiful people you are. Don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being the awesome beautiful people you are.